Hey there, welcome to Keep It Real, where we talk honestly about life, love, and the messy in between that makes us humans. I'm your host Owin, and today we are kicking off our second series, The Truth About Relationships. We are starting strong with a topic that might challenge a lot of what you have been told growing up. Love isn't enough. Love isn't enough. That's right, as beautiful and powerful as love is, it's not a magic solution because love doesn't automatically fix poor communication, it doesn't erase disrespect, and it can't make two completely different lives suddenly be compatible. So today we are breaking down what healthy, lasting relationship really needs to be to survive and strive, and so let's get into it. So let's talk about why we believe love should be enough in the first place. It starts off young, fairy tales, love songs, even the movies we grew up watching. They all tell us that love conquers all. That if you just love hard enough, everything will fall in place. Is that true? We want to believe that love is the glue that holds everything together. But here's the truth. Love can exist even when relationship is falling apart. Do you believe that? You can love someone and still argue every day. You can love someone and still feel lonely next to them. You can love someone and still be completely wrong for each other. um, we confuse the strength of our feelings with the strength of our foundation, but those two things aren't the same. And believing that love alone will fix things, that belief can trap people in relationships that are unhealthy, unbalanced, and simply not working. So, if love isn't enough, what is? Let's break things down. What truly strong relationship needs beside love? The first one I can think about is trust. Right? Without trust, love turns into anxiety. You question intentions, you second guess everything, and eventually resentment takes root. So that's trust. The next one I can think about is respect. You can love someone and still speak to them with disrespect. But without mutual respect, that love becomes toxic. The next one I can think about is communication. Communication is so important in a relationship. Love doesn't teach you how to communicate. That takes effort. That takes practice. It's about listening and understanding, not just waiting your turn to speak. Emotional maturity. You can love someone and still not know how to handle conflict. Emotional maturity is about taking ownership, knowing when to apologize, and knowing how to grow together. Shared values and life goals, very important. It doesn't matter how much you love someone, if one of you wants a quiet life in the suburbs and the other wants to travel the world forever, love doesn't fix misalignment. One more I can think about is effort and reciprocity. Love that's one-sided gets heavy real fast. It has to be mutual. Both people showing up, both people growing together. Love is the spark. But these other things, they are the fuel. They are the firewood. Without them, that spark burns out very, very fast. So, let me tell you about, someone I know. we'll call that person Sally Sue. Now, Sally Sue was in love, like capital Love. She was in love. She and her partner had an amazing chemistry. They said I love you every day. They laugh together. They play together. But every disagreement turned into an explosion. An explosion. He shuts down when things got hard. She wants to talk through everything right away. Their communication styles clash big time. I mean, big time. They kept trying, but nothing really changed. At one point, she told me, "But I love him. Doesn't that count for something?" And it did. But love alone wasn't solving their communication issues, their emotional triggers, or their different expectations. Eventually, they broke up. And you know what hurts most? Not that they didn't love each other, but that it still wasn't enough to keep them together. And that's really sad. That's real. That's painful. But it's also powerful to realize you can walk away even from love if it's not healthy. So, what can you actually do with all of this? How do you move from relying on love alone to building something stronger? I would say reflect honestly and ask yourself, if I took love out of this relationship, what would be left? Would there be respect? Would there be trust? Would there be shared direction? Talk with your partner and ask them, what does love look like for you? What else do you need to feel safe, be seen, and feel secure? Build your own tools if you are single. This is the time to grow, to learn communication, practice boundaries, discover what you need beside butterflies. Shift from the standard, love should be the start of everything strong, not the excuse to stay in something weak. Here's the truth, love is incredible. It brings us joy, connection, vulnerability, passion, but it's not the whole equation, and it shouldn't have to carry the weight of everything else we have worked on. A healthy relationship needs trust, respect, communication, maturity, and mutual effort. When those are in place, love doesn't just survive, it thrives. Thanks for tuning into this first episode, The Truth About Relationship on Keep It Real podcast. I hope this gives you something to think about and maybe even something to talk about with someone you care about. If it's resonate with you, please consider subscribing, share it with your friends, and rating the show. It helps more people to find these real conversations. And don't miss the next week's episode, Attachment Styles. Are you anxious, avoidant, or secure? Until then, stay honest, stay growing, and always keep it real.